Lecture topic: Developing Zikr.
We often hear about the importance of Zikr, and that Zikr is the barrier to the disobedience of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. To the extent that a person has developed Zikr in his heart, to that extent he will stay far away from what Allah Ta'ala has forbidden. Sometimes a person feels that I am making Zikr, but I don't seem to have that strength and that restraining ability to stay away from what is forbidden. So what is the reason that despite the Zikr that I'm making, but I'm still not finding that in my life? So one is the Zikr that is on the tongue. The Zikr on the tongue is also extremely beneficial, whether a person realizes it or not, but its benefit is tremendous. Person eats some food, he doesn't at that time immediately realize what benefit it brought, what energy it provided. But if he stops eating that food, then he'll realize what its benefit was while he was eating it. Though it was some dry bread he was eating, but what it was providing, he'll only realize when he stops eating it. So likewise, many a person thinks that the Zikr is not having any effect. Allah forbid, when that stops also, then he realizes what effect it was having. But the Zikr that brings the true effect is the Zikr that impacts on the heart, that is coming from the depth of the heart, with azmat and muhabbat. These two very essential aspects. To the extent that the Zikr is with the greatness of Allah Ta'ala in the heart and the muhabbat of Allah Ta'ala in the heart. When the Zikr is with these two aspects deep down in the heart, and to the extent that this is in the heart, to that extent that Zikr will become a barrier from everything that Allah Ta'ala has forbidden. So the Zikr must continue even if it's just on the tongue, but the effort must be to develop it in the heart, and develop it with muhabbat and with azmat. So not just merely repeating the words of the Zikr, but the heart must become alive. So it'll start off with the words, it'll start off with the tongue, but that's not where it should stop. So if a person just now feels content, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and that too now he's just making sure that the number is completed. So he's got a certain number to complete, so he's just finishing the number. But there's no effort being made to now develop that muhabbat and azmat. Then this will have its effects, it'll still be beneficial, but obviously the full effect and the full benefit will not be achieved. So if you want the full benefit, the full effect, then this is also part of the effort that has to be made. Now, what is this effort? Apart from the time of Zikr, to be sitting and just pondering, meditating, making muraqabah, that my Allah loves me. Allah loves me, what doubt can there be in it? If Allah Ta'ala did not love us, would we have had iman? Would we be in a place of learning deen? Would we be been blessed with tawfiq of salah, for that matter? The various other amal. So despite our countless deficiencies also, but this is still Allah Ta'ala's love, that He has blessed us with this tawfiq. So now to be conscious of that, and then all the other countless ni'mats of Allah Ta'ala, and to bring that deeply to heart, this too is one of the ways to develop this muhabbat. Among many others, this too is one of the ways to repeatedly think about this consciously. And then at the time of Zikr also, to bring this to mind and heart. Allah Ta'ala definitely loves me, therefore I am still being blessed with the opportunity and the tawfiq of taking His name. But yes, I am still far away from where I should be, despite my weaknesses, despite my sins. Allah has blessed me with this tawfiq. I need to change myself. So despite my sins, Allah Ta'ala has blessed me with this. I need to now make tawbah from that and get closer to Allah Ta'ala. This will develop the muhabbat of Allah Ta'ala. This will enhance that zikr, and that becomes the barrier against the disobedience of Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq.
अल्लाह अल्लाह कैसा प्यारा नाम है, आशिकों का मीना और जाम है।